All right. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to another Read Aloud Sunday with me, your girl, Miss Sasha, in the house. Welcome, welcome. I hope that you're doing great, fantastic. It is a very rainy, chilly Sunday evening here for me. So whatever time of day it is for you, whatever the weather is, I hope that you're doing great. And I hope that you're ready because I'm about to dive on in. I'm telling y'all, your girl is, woo, I'm a little tired this evening. I just came back from taking my daughter back to college, okay? So I just got off the road about an hour ago, and I said, I feel dedicated. I got to get on here to do this read aloud. I'm excited. And so I wanted to choose a book that I didn't have to create a Kahoot for, that it was already created from before. So I went back into my old read aloud library, and I said, I'm about to read one of my all-time faves, okay? For my new people, this may be a new book for you. So, hey, so some of you probably already know this story. You're very familiar with it. Some of you, you're like, this is my first time. So, and just as a reminder, if you happen to read a book over and over again, because that is your child's favorite book, that is okay. All right, that is okay. As long as they are saying, I want to read, or they want you to read to them, it's okay if it's that same book over and over again, because that book right there is what's keeping them wanting to read. Because remember, that's one of the main points of these read alouds. We want our children, we want our community, period. But they need to see us, our children. And I'm focused more kind of on the children because our babies are the ones that are dealing with not really wanting to read, because of a lot of it is because of this. Okay, you already know. Being on the device right now is good because we're doing it with a purpose, right? The purpose is what? To get that literacy in, right? For some of you, this is the bedtime story, okay? Shout out for those of you who have been waiting for the Sunday evening with me to get the bedtime story in. I appreciate you. And that's why I was dedicated. I said, listen, I may be a little sleepy, but guess what? Reading this book is going to wake me up, and I'm dedicated to making sure that I'm being here consistently for you guys and providing these read aloud. So let's dive right on in, okay? Yay! There we go. My brother Charlie, y'all. Yes. Y'all know, for those of you who've been rocking with me, my old heads, y'all know I love reading this story. For my newbies, yes, this is one of my favorite stories. And one of the reasons is because the main character, the story, the book, who the story is about, Charlie, is autistic. And my son, Musa, is autistic. Shout out to him, 19 years old. And by the way, Musa is the reason why I founded the organization. As you see at the ticker at the bottom, ABC Read. He's the reason why, because I said that I did not like the fact that the reading program that he was in, not only was it expensive, but it wasn't culturally relevant. It did not have a lot of the activities that I thought that the kids would need in order to help engage them and get them into reading. So instead of just complaining about it when they asked for feedback, I said, okay, I can actually go ahead and create my own. So just, to sum it all up, that's where ABC Read came from. He's the reason behind it. And you can go to my website, abcread.org, to check out more of the backstory and see the work that we've been doing in the community throughout the city of Cleveland for over 10 years. Okay? All right. Here we go. My Brother Charlie, written by Holly Robinson Peete, Ryan Elizabeth Peete, pictures by Shane W. Evans. Let's go. Let's take the sleeve off so that I don't have to keep trying to hold it. All right. We've always been together, even in mommy's tummy, my twin brother Charlie and me. We still share lots of things: curly hair and brown eyes, how much we love hot chocolate with marshmallows, our dog Harriet, rolling in the grass, music, football, and names that start with the letter C: Callie and Charlie. But being twins doesn't make us exactly the same. I'm 2 minutes younger than Charlie. I can stare for hours at the Big Dipper and the moon, and I love to talk. Charlie is skinnier and goofier than me. He hates math. When he looks at the sky, he finds jets and helicopters. And sometimes my brother gets very quiet. When we were babies, I pointed out flowers and cats and fireflies. I snuggled and giggled with Mommy on dark nights and told Mommy again and again how much I love her. But Charlie was different. He wouldn't play with me or kiss Mommy's cheeks when she hugged him. And he didn't say, "I love you." Seems those words were locked deep inside my brother. Everyone told Mommy not to worry. "He's just being a boy," they said. But Mommy knew there was something different about Charlie. I knew it too. As we grew older, Mommy watched Charlie very carefully. She and I could see he was struggling. Then Mommy discovered that Charlie's brain works in a special way because Charlie has autism. It's harder for Charlie to make friends or show his feelings or stay safe. One doctor even told Mommy that Charlie would never say "I love you." That made Mommy and me saddest of all. I have learned from Charlie that love doesn't always come from what you say. It can also come from what you do. And so we do right by Charlie. We love Charlie strong. We watch over him with the might of angels. We have to. When Charlie wants something, nothing stops him, even when it's dangerous. And there are days when it's hard to be Charlie's sister. Sometimes he can ruin the best play dates. Other times, he seems so far away, like when he won't look at me or speak or play. I wish I could crawl inside Charlie's world to move things around for him and for me. I know Charlie wants to be in my world, fitting in, making friends, having fun, and laughing. There are good times with Charlie, too, when Charlie looks right at me and welcomes me with his smile. He lets me touch his face. He laughs when we lock fingers in a holding hands game. That's Charlie's "I love you" said in the silly ways we play together. Charlie is good at so much. He knows the names of all the American presidents. He's a fish in the water. He has a special way with animals, especially Harriet. When Harriet and Charlie are together, there's even more "I love you" said in a way only Charlie can. When he gets Harriet to sit around or listen. Charlie's got a mind that tests things: shoelaces, paper clips, apples, pine cones, and he enjoys sharing. He likes to show off his shell collection, his new sneakers, and how well he plays Itsy Bitsy Spider on the piano. Charlie likes to share how sweet he is and how much he cares about other people. When I fall off my bike or bump my head, Charlie comes running. He always makes my hurts feel better with the caring that comes from his eyes. Sometimes when Charlie can find the words, when they unlock themselves from inside him, he does say, "I love you." I will always remember the first time I heard him say it. So clear and kind, so Charlie. I banged my toe hard and cried. There was my brother patting my back, saying over and over again, "Don't cry, Callie. I love you." It wasn't just the words that were so strong. It was the love that Charlie showed me just by being there. "I love you too, Charlie," came from me fast. Charlie has autism, but autism doesn't have Charlie. If you ever get to meet my brother, you'll feel lucky to be his friend. He won't care if you have the coolest sneakers or if you are the best at sports. He'll just like you for who you really are. That's Charlie. I'm blessed to be Charlie's sister and to share so much. I count my Charlie blessings every day. At the very top of my Charlie blessings list is the love Charlie and I have for each other. Said in so many ways. The end. All right. And I love in the back, you have the note as to why they wrote the book and how it can help as well. So here is, right here. So these are the authors. Holly Robinson Peete. She actually was an actress back in the day, like in the 80s. Those of us who are my age group, we remember her, right? Remember that show 21 Jump Street? She was in that show back in the day. She was, did some other things. And I know she married, I think it was like a NFL player, Rodney Peete. And then that's her daughter. So they co-wrote, so they are co-authors this book. And then that's her son. Okay, so that's who the story is based off of, right? Loosely based off of his life and with him having autism. And as you all see, the author's purpose here was to show us, give us some insight as to those who have autism, some of the things that, how their mind works, how they think, and then also too, from the perspective of a sibling, and how she feels in dealing with her brother. She even expressed how sometimes there's a little frustration there, right? Just being a human. She's like, hey, sometimes he can ruin some of the best play dates, right? But at the end of the day, the author also was showing us that we make sure that we protect and we support those who have autism. And it helps to develop that empathy, right? So when you see somebody who has autism and you see them doing things that may be a little different, little maybe abnormal, weird to you, you do not treat them differently. They are expressing themselves in the way that their brains think, okay? So with that being said, now I'm ready to share the Kahoot game. The pin number is going to be right there on the screen. I'm so glad. Look at this. I love it. I'm seeing more and more people picking up on the read alouds on Sundays, y'all. This is something that I'm hoping grows and grows, and I see it growing. So this is beautiful. So if you guys are ready to test your knowledge, test your My Brother Charlie knowledge. Let's see how well you guys were paying attention, right? How you guys understood that story. So it's only 11 questions, okay? Yep, here we go, here we go. All right, let's see. I'm about to get ready to share the tab soon as the pin number pops up. And then you guys type it in, press start. Here we go. All right, so I should start seeing some names pop in here. The participants. See y'all go ahead, and I see there are still some people here on the live, so go ahead and put that game pin in, y'all, so we can get it popping. All right. Woo, we got Manny in the house. Yay. We got one. Let's get some more. Let's get some more up in here. Let's do it. Man, Manny needs some competition, y'all. Come on. Come on through. Come on through. Yes, yes. Come on through, y'all. Uh-oh, I see a couple of people dropped out of the live. Hopefully you guys will come back in. I'm going to wait about a minute. Hopefully people will start popping in. Hopefully people will start popping in. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. I see a couple people came back in. Okay. Type those numbers in. And then if you got little people, for my adults who are watching with your younger ones, you can, still join. Hopefully you guys are joining and just read the answers for them if they are still learning how to read. And then, so they can be able to hear the answers, right? So we can see how well they got it. Okay. All right. Look at this. We got 3 people in here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's grow. All right. Well, you know what, you guys? I'm going to go ahead and start it. Okay. That's enough right there. And anybody else who wants to come in, the numbers will be at the bottom. All right. So let me go ahead and start. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Very easy, right? Not Charlie. So remember, the narrator is what? That's the person who is telling the story, right? So they're doing the talking, right? So whoever chose Charlie's sister is correct. Okay, let's see who chose Charlie's sister. Okay, so all right, Aless. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, or it may be Alice or something. So, yep. All right. What is the family's dog's name? Family's dog's name. I'm sorry, I got to put Ashby S for that. Remember the dog's name was said in the story. could jam with that Kahoot music, right? Have you bopping your head. Okay, it was Harriet, you guys. It was Harriet. Let me see who chose Harriet. Somebody said Chariot. Somebody said Harriet. It was like we close enough. Alice again. Okay, you on it. Alice has been paying attention. All right. Come on, y'all got time though. Y'all got 8 more questions. What is Charlie's sister's name? Come on, y'all got this. Come on. I made these questions real easy, y'all. Callie, right? It sounded like Callie. Callie sounded like Bally. Was that what it was? Ooh, Manny, very good. Manny on the scoreboard. All right. Yeah, it was Callie was her name. Okay. All right, let's see. Remember, what subject does Charlie hate? What subject does Charlie hate? Remember, the sister said she's like, he hates. Okay. Not reading. Not reading. Let me see who said that. Let's see. He hates math. Yes, he hates math. I was going to say as a clue, unfortunately, that is a subject that a lot of kids say they hate. I hear that a lot. I hate math. I hate math. But I didn't want to say that. Everybody should get this right. Come on, y'all. This made her and her mom, her family really sad that he could. The doctor said he would never be able to say these 3 words. Uh-oh. No, not I love. I love you. I love you. Okay. Oh, we have a newcomer. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Excellent. Look at man. You got 3 in a row. Okay. Go ahead. I am Riz. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make this Kahoot game filled. Okay. Let's make it full up in here. What brain disorder does Charlie have, y'all? Somebody thinking, boy. They All right, all right. So majority of you, only one person got that one wrong. So he has autism, okay? And if you came in late on the story, okay, let's see. So that was like everybody got that. I think it was it Mark? You got that too, I think. Let's see. Yes, he has autism. Okay. What was one way that Callie said that it's hard to be Charlie's sister? And I even said that when I was giving like a kind of a recap of the story, right? Talking about the story. All right, very good. Y'all wasn't playing on that one. Y'all wasn't playing on that one. Okay. All right. Oh, so the only one. Okay, so I am Riz. Okay. Oh, okay. Look at Mar with 3 answer streak of 3. Manny's still in the lead though. Manny's still in the lead. Y'all better. Hey, listen. We only got 3 more questions. Name one of the things that Callie said that Charlie does when they're having a good time. What does he let her do? Yeah, yeah. What does he let her do? Jam into the Kahoot. Music. Hey. Yes, that's right. Very good. Very good. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. Come on, y'all. Manny, Alice, Mar, I am Riz. You about to get another answer. I know you are. Unless they left. Oh, we got 6 people. That's what I'm talking about. What does Callie mean when she says her brother is a fish in the water? Okay. So that is what? That's figurative language, right? That is a metaphor. She said he's a fish in the water. Is he literally a fish in the water? What does that mean when somebody says somebody's a fish in the water? And that's a metaphor. All right. Very good. Okay. That means he can swim really well. Okay. All right. So I put some in there with figurative language because I know a lot of our kids, especially our second and third graders, are going over figurative language. So that's why I put a story and question there about that. Who was the story about? Okay. Who was the focus of the story? Excellent. Very good. The title told you, right? My Brother Charlie, right? Yes. Excellent. Excellent. I'm proud of y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all ain't playing with it. Y'all like, bam. Okay. Y'all just doing it. Okay. Here's the last question. What was the author's purpose for writing this story? Okay, very good, very good. All right, so let's go to that real quick, right? So the reason why it was to give traits about autistic people and to treat them with kindness was because that was the overall theme. Okay, the author was letting us know how people who have autism, how their minds work, how they think. Okay, but a detail of the story, yes, was how she felt, how it was hard being his sister. That was one of the details. All right. Oh, shoot. Look at Manny. Look at Manny as number one. Okay. And even though, as you see, now all of y'all got 7 out of 11, right? You notice that. So, but Manny's in first place. Why is he in first place, though? Because how Kahoot works, it's not just about you answering the questions correctly. You also have to get them in quickly. That's how Kahoot works. So it's not just about correctness, it's also about quickness. Okay, so Manny, he was in there, he was getting them in, so shout out, congratulations, Manny. Alice, proud of you, second place, and Mar, third place. I'm glad you guys were answering the questions correctly because it showed that you demonstrated a comprehension of the story. All right, that right there is dope. That right there is dope. All right, y'all. I thank you all again for listening to another Read Aloud Sunday with me, Miss Sasha. Please make sure that you follow the page ABC Read. Again, that's where I'm going live at. Also, you could possibly be, tongue tied, possibly be on my YouTube page, Reading is Freedom. So thank you. If you have not subscribed, please make sure that you do so. All right, share, give comments, hit the notification bell. And I'm also going live on my LinkedIn page as well. All right. So again, I thank you all. Make sure too that you check out my merch on my website, readingisfreedomshop.com. That's one of the shirts that I have on right now. Reading is Freedom. Grab your merch. And I'm also an author. You can grab my book, Healed, Empowered, Resilient. I'm a co-author with 9 other amazing women telling our stories about how we have overcame adversity and giving you tools and tips and affirmations. Just great gems in that story. And my chapter specifically is called Escaping the Fear Trap House, y'all. I'm battling with that fear, right? And the only way to do that is to face your fears, okay? And that's what I talk about in the root cause of where a lot of those fears that I've dealt with on a personal level, where they have come from. Grab your book on Amazon, okay? Healed, Empowered, Resilient. I was supposed to have my copy right here, but I don't have it right here. It's in the other room. It's in the other room. But I can go ahead and I can just put the link so you guys can get it. All right. Thank you. All right. I appreciate you. What's up, son? Manny chilling. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. I love it. The support is real, y'all. I love it. Share this. Share this video, okay? All right? Share the goodness. Share the love. Thank y'all for listening. All right. You all take care. Remember, please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. Reading is freedom.